We start off with a deer doing some kind of weird karate move. A hilarious capture that no one expected to see. This bird decided he wanted a self-portrait of himself on someone's trail camera. And it seems like it's becoming a new trend, animal selfies. Here we see a predatory bird entangling a snake of some kind in its talons. The bird seems unafraid of a snake bite or any kind of retaliation from the snake itself. But who do you think will win the battle? The bird, determined and fighting back with all of its willpower, or perhaps the scaly-skinned snake? And now this next capture comes from the great state of South Carolina, located on the East Coast, and is of a weird, rather bizarre hairless canine creature with a long tail, spotted at a golf course, and when posted, went immediately viral all over the internet, and some individuals say it looks like a chupacabra, an urban legend described over the years as looking exactly like what we see in the picture, and numerous chupacabra sightings have been reported in recent years. Descriptions vary, but most agree that a chupacabra is a blood-sucking, tall canine creature with sharp fanged teeth and responsible for the deaths of livestock on farms and ranches. And while this creature does resemble the alleged chupacabra, I believe it's actually a coyote with mange. In this capture, we see a brown-furred biped standing in the snow. It has a muscular body with human-like facial features, similar to that of a Yeti. Yetis are said to reside in snowy mountain regions, so by now a trail cam would have taken a picture of one, right? But up until now, the biggest evidence of a so-called Yeti has been limited to footprint tracks in the snow, including this famous one from the 1950s, discovered by a skier. The Yeti creatures have been spotted in tundras all across the globe, and now a trail camera seems to have captured one at just the right time. But is this a true Yeti? Well, I'll let you decide that down in the comments section below, but keep in mind it could easily be a hoax. In this picture we see a group of rabbits, each with red eye shine. Their red eye shine gives them an ironically sinister appearance. And they're not alone, because this owl looks more evil than any other animal you might expect to encounter in the woods. And there's a reason for this, a scientific reason. It's a reflective lens that animals have but humans don't. This reflective lens is known as the tapetum lucidum and reflects back a certain hue of color depending on the chemical composition within the eye of a certain animal. And here's a picture of an extracted tapetum lucidum. I'm not an expert, but this is at least my understanding of the process, so let me know if I'm wrong about anything down below. Setting atop a watery surface, can you guess what this congregation of orange eyeshine is? If you said it was a congregation of alligators, then you would be correct, because an alligator's eyeshine is orange. Similarly to other animals, alligators have a tapetum lucidum, and that allows them to see in the dark more proficiently. And now, let me introduce you to the world's largest black bear. It was seen in the backyard of a residency near Windsor Locks, Connecticut, and now has a nickname, Hank the Tank. And I must say, Hank seems well fed. And Hank has a lazy counterpart spotted on top of a picnic bench in a park. Or perhaps it's not lazy at all, and he's just resting after a long day of hard work. And he made this picnic bench his sofa. Either way, it's a hilarious and unexpected capture. At first, we see a raccoon minding its own business, but then we look and see right in front of it a bobcat stalking it from not that much of a distance at all. In fact, it seems to be a close-range standoff. In this capture, we see a half-illuminated, brown-colored, shaggy creature on the left side of the screen, and it's as if the creature was running past the trail camera at a rapid speed, because if we look at the original image, we can see that the creature has a lot of motion blur, which makes it hard to see certain details. Based off of the coloring alone, could this be a grizzly bear? I don't think so. I think it has more resemblance to an unknown humanoid creature. But that's not to say that it isn't a costume or any kind of hoax. And this capture, probably the clearest in today's video, shows an unknown beast attacking a camera. Predator, creature, whatever you want to call it, it's something definitely abnormal and unknown. And while it was posted to Pinterest, the original source is currently unknown, so if you know where this comes from, let me know down in the comment section below. These next trail cam pictures come from a rural area located east of Columbus, Georgia, and are of a coyote attacking a buck deer in a small body of water. And while the coyote's attack seems vicious in the pictures, it's possible that the buck deer survived through it all. These images come from an article on GeorgiaOutdoorNews.com. There's a hidden animal in this picture. It's a perfectly camouflaged owl next to a tree. The following is a recording sent to me over email by a viewer of a rare vocalization in his backyard. It sounds like a roar, and he says he can't identify it at all. He didn't give me a location for the recording, but does it at least sound similar to that of a grizzly bear growl or roar? And finally, a hilarious image of a raccoon propping itself in between two trees using its legs and arms.